showing Trump as the supervillain Thanos from the Marvel Avengers movies, dispatching his Democratic enemies. Take a look at this.
I am inevitable.
On this solemn day, I recall that the first order of business for members of
What are we in junior high school? Like, what the hell? What is this? Like, what? What?
Beautiful. Christmas has always been my favorite time of the year, with presents and surprises and music and celebration, family, friends, food. There's so much to be thankful for, and Christmas is a real time to reflect on that. And then you leap into the new year with fireworks and a new beginning, and, people always say, oh, those New Year's people who always make resolutions just because it's the beginning of a new year, they're so lame. Well, it gives you a moment, with all these vacation days and family fun and stuff, to really reflect, find out what you want in life, and begin to set out resolutions for 6 months into this new year, 3 months into this New Year's. I did that last year, and I accomplished most of my goals on that list. So don't knock a New Year's resolution until you give it a try. 2019 was a year for me to reflect on some things and tear down some structures that were really weighing me down in life and lay out a new foundation for me to build upon a future that I'd like to live. As 2020 fast approaches and me turning the ripe old age of 25, a quarter of a century, I'd really like to start being me on social media. If you haven't noticed, I've done a lot of, posts about climate change on Sunday mornings. I've been at the gym. I ride my bike everywhere. The carbon footprint is a real thing. And I don't want to start explaining why, as per se. I would just like to show you guys why. I'm not a very controversial person. I just like to bring up a lot of topics that we should be discussing and ideas that need to be addressed. Elon Musk is one of the smartest men in the world. And he did an interview saying that, his life is pretty boring because he spends most of his time working on projects and ideas to solve problems that he shouldn't be solving. Building underground tunnels to help alleviate the traffic in LA because, traffic, that's something that crushes the human soul. And, if humans don't have souls, how can we come up with ideas if we're just working and going in traffic and we're tired all the time? He wants to solve that problem so we can all live a better life. Then you turn on the news and you have politicians arguing back and forth year after year about the same thing. And then you have the president of the United States posting memes on Twitter, and you have congressmen and women in Congress arguing about impeachment inquiries. When are you guys going to start fixing things for us instead of battling within your parties? When are you guys going to pass laws to, address the potholes? When are you guys going to pass laws to fix the ocean and end war and clean up our air? When are we going to go to Mars? When are we going to stop arguing the semantics of things and actually start being creative and building upon our creative ideas? This coming 2020, I'm going to talk about some very popular topics on my Snapchat, maybe once or twice a week. And it won't be this long. Don't worry, you guys. I know you guys are like, ugh, I'm just gonna click. Why is Lonnie on my Snapchat? Oh my gosh. I already know. So it's fine. It's just an introduction and me concluding the year and, letting you guys know what my Snapchat is going to be. So if you're not really feeling it, you can remove yourself, or just hit me a message and be like, hey, I ain't feeling it. And then I'll just remove you. Not trying to be mean, but I'm letting you guys know where my Snapchat's going to be. So don't be messaging me like, oh my God, Lonnie, what the fuck are you doing? I'm just talking about some things, raising some topics and awareness. That's it. Nothing too shabby.